My dear students, welcome back to the lectures of data structures. In this video lecture, we are going to look at another sorting algorithm called merge sort. So merge sort is a sorting technique. It is based on a technique called divide and conquer. So the meaning of divide and conquer is divide and rule. Divide and rule. So the term divide and rule we have listened long back during the British rule. We have listened this word divide and conquer. So here also we are going to apply the same rule. Suppose if we have some list of elements, we will divide that list of elements and we will sort. We are going to sort those elements. That is the principle of merge sort. So we will understand what is this. Here we have mentioned the worst case complexity of this thing. See, we will understand this later, what is worst case complexity, and we will understand that later. So, here, merge sort initially first divides the list of elements into equal halves. Suppose if 8 elements are given, you can divide the list of 8 elements into 2 halves, that is 4 elements in one list and another 4 elements in another list. Suppose if 7 elements are given, if odd number of elements are given, so please divide the list of elements either 3 into one list or 4 into another list. Otherwise, you can take 4 into first list and remaining 3 into second list. It is your wish. You can take you can take any way. So how we will see how the merge sort is going to be worked. See, consider this example. We have taken this example and we are given with some list of elements, and we are taking an example of totally 8 elements example. We are going to divide these 8 elements into 2 halves. So our first step is dividing the elements into 2 halves. We see here the elements, given list of elements is divided first 4 elements in one list, first 4 elements in first list, second 4 elements in second list. Okay. After that, we will again divide the list of elements into 2 halves until the atomic values achieve. See here the point here, until the atomic values are achieved. Atomic means what? Single individual values are achieved. We will go for dividing the list of elements into 2 halves. So here also we have divided the elements into 2 halves. Again we are going to divide this list into 2 halves. Why? Because here we are having 4 elements. We will divide these 4 elements into 2 halves, these 4 elements into 2 halves. So until single elements are found, we will do the same process. See here. In the next step, what we have done, the 14 and 33 we have divided. See the color coding here. You will understand clearly. 14 and 33 into one list, 27 and 10 into another list, 19 into one list, 42, 44 into another list. Like this, we have divided this list of elements. And finally, these list of elements are also, we are also going to divide these list of elements into 2 halves again. Why? Because since still there are 2 values, still there are 2 values in the list. We need to divide the list into 2 halves until the atomic values are achieved, until the single values are achieved. So we are going to see how we are going to divide the list of elements. This is the list here we are having, and now we are going to see here. We have divided the list of elements into again 2 halves. 14 and 33 we have divided 2 halves. 27 and 10, 39 and 19, 42 and 44. Now see, atomic values are achieved. We have divided until single value is found. So we have divided. Now what is the procedure? After dividing the list of elements into 2 halves until the atomic values are achieved, that is our first step. First step is over. Now we will go to the second step. In the second step, what we will do is we will compare the first list. We see the color coding. These 2 elements were in one list, right? So we will compare these two elements. And identify whether they are in the proper order or not. If they are in the order, don't swap them. If they are not in the order, please swap them. So now 14 and 33 they are in the order, right? 14 and 33 they are in the order. We will not swap them, and we will sort the elements into same list. Previously we have divided 14 and 32 into 2 separate lists, right? Now both of them, we have taken both the values. We have compared both the values and we have taken them into a single array. So 14 and 33 were now in the same single array. Now similarly we will compare this 27 and 10. So they are not in the order. First 10 will come, after the 27 will be appeared. So now both the values will come into the same list. So 10 and 27 will be here. We have arranged it in the next list. Similarly, we'll compare 39 and 19. We'll sort 19, 35. We'll sort both the elements because they are not in the order, right? So these two elements will be taken into one list. These two elements will be compared and taken into one list. This is how we are going to compare and take the elements into list. Now we have taken, after comparing the elements, we have got these lists. Now what we will do, we will compare these first two lists, and we will compare these two lists. Like that we can compare. See how we are going to compare. We will see now. In the next step, what we are going to do, iterations. In the next iteration, what we are going to say, this is nothing but combining phase. Comparing two lists, and we are making into a single list. How we are going to do, we will see now. First we will compare 14 in the first list, 14 in the first list, and 10 in the second list. They are in the order? No. So first we will take 10 as the first element, and the remaining three elements are as it is, 14, 33, 27 as it is. Now we will compare this 14 with 27. Okay, so what we have done here, initially we have compared 14 and 10. We have taken, since 10 is smaller, we have taken 10 into the list. That's over. 10 we have got 10 into the list. Now only three elements are there in the array. 14, 33 and 27 are there. Now what we are doing? We have compared 14 with 10. Now we are going to compare 14 with 27. So 14 is smaller. We have taken 14 into the list. After taking 14 into the list, see here, 10 is not there. 10 is already we have taken. 14 is also not there. Now 14 is already taken into the list. Now we will compare these two elements. 27 and 33. 27 is smaller, we have taken here, and 33 is the next element we have taken here. Okay, hope you all understood. Again, I am repeating. First, what we will do is first element and first element we will compare. 10 is smaller, we have taken here, and we will. There is no 10 element in the array now. What we will do now? Only three elements are there. These three elements are there. Now we will compare this first element with the next element. 14 and 27. 14 is smaller. We have taken 14 into the list. So 14 is also not there in the list. Now we have only two elements, 33 and 27. 27 is smaller. Now we will take 27 into the list. 27 into the list. Only 33 is remaining, and 33 will be taken into the list now. So similarly, we will compare here. You will see list here. First element and first element. 19 is smaller. We have taken 19 is erased here. 19 is not there in the list now. Okay, why? Because we have taken out 19 from the list. And you compare the next element with the next element. Since first element is not there, you compare second element with the second element. 35 and 42. 35 is smaller. We have taken 35. 35 is not there. Now we will compare 42 and 44. 42 is smaller. 44 is next larger element. We have taken all the elements into the list. So once these two lists are found, what we are going to do now? So finally we are going to merge the entire list, these two sublists of elements, into final list. We will see now how we are going to do this. So how we are going to compare? We will see now. Here itself we will see what we will do. See here, we have sorted all the elements in the array. How all the elements have now sorted, we need to understand. See, first what we will do, we will compare both 10 and 19. We will compare both 10 and 19. Since 10 is smaller, we will take 10 into the final list. Okay. Now 10 is not here. 10 we have taken into the final list. And now what is the next element here? 14. We will compare 14 and 19. 14 is smaller. We have taken 14 into the final list. So 14 is not there in the list. Now move here. 19 and 27. 19 and 27. 19 is smaller. So 19 we have taken into the list. 27 is still here. Okay. 27 is still here in the list. Now we'll compare 27 and the next element is 35. 27 is smaller. That's why we have taken 27 into the list. So see here, what are the elements that are not here? 10 we have taken into the list. 14 we have taken. 19 also we have taken. Now we are comparing 27 and 35. 27 is smaller. What we will do? Since 27 is smaller, we will take 27 into the array. So now we will move here. 33. 33 and 35 we are comparing. 33 is smaller. We will go for taking 33 into the final list. We have only 3 elements remaining here, 35, 42 and 44. Now we'll compare these 2 elements, 35 and 42. 35 is smaller. We will take 35 into the list. 42 is next element and 44 is next element. Like that, after several comparisons, we are going to take the entire list of elements, 2 sublist of elements into the single array. So this is the final array we have got. This is the final array we have got. So this is called merge sort. This is called merge sort. Nothing is here. We are going to look at the principle of divide and conquer. The entire list of elements will be divided into 2 hops. Again, you divide the list of elements into 2 hops until you reach the atomic values. Until atomic values are reached. Atomic means what? Individual elements got. Until you get the individual elements, you divide the list of elements into equal hops. Once finally atomic values are achieved, you go for a comparison process. Compare both the elements and take a single element into the array, single smallest element into the array first. Now you keep on moving and comparing all the elements in the array. Like that we will sort all the elements in the merge sort. Very simple algorithm it is. Please remember it is following the principle of divide and conquer. So what is the first step here? If there is only one element in the list, we cannot divide the list of elements. So please mention that sorting is over. And otherwise, if more than 2 elements or more than 1 element is there, divide the 2 elements, compare them and put them into the final array. Merge the smaller list into new list. This is the algorithm for merge sort. Okay. If there is only one element in the list, so please mention that merge sorting is over. And if more than 2 elements or more than 1 element is there, divide the list recursively until you get the atomic hops. After that, you go for the comparison process, merge the smaller list into new list. This is the algorithm of merge sort. This is what I would like to teach you. Next, we will see another topic in the next video lecture. Thank you.